So how have you guys been? Hope you're all doing great. Yeah, today we're going to talk about the decision we made after we realized who we really are and why it was important that we made that decision. You realize, so before now, we'd already built our world around Europe, with our work, our jobs, and when you make that plan, you buy your property, you look at what next do I buy, how do I develop. Obviously, in your mind, this is your home. You want to make it your home. But when you look around, in as much as you want to make it your home, everything keeps telling you it is not your home. And we know that we are Africans, and Africa is our real home, but we keep rejecting Africa primarily because it's not it doesn't give us that comfort that we need or that we deserve. But then waking up changed everything for us, because it's like it just dawns on you that your future is back in Africa.
And today's our anniversary of waking up. Tell them that.
Yeah.
12 months.
Isn't it?
Yeah, 12 months. Late February 2020.
Happy anniversary.
Come on.
Awesome. Yeah. So that changed the whole game plan for us. And we started thinking of what's the next plan? Africa is our home. This place is not our home. Yeah. What do we do? Okay, we have to have a home? I mean, build a house? Are we going to rent? What exactly do we do? Isn't it, babes?
Yeah. Exactly. And it was a real awakening that we had, realizing who we truly were, and that even though we had been planning for a life in Europe, we realized that that wasn't the right plan, and that we needed to plan for life in Africa. Mm-hmm. We needed to plan for life in either Ghana or Nigeria. Hey, now that was
not Nigeria, Biafra.
Oh, Biafra. Sorry, yeah. Biafra.
You.
Yeah. So that is still in the decision-making process.
Yes,
but the fact is, we need to head back to the continent. After all, guys, everyone else is there. The Chinese are there. The Europeans are there.
Yeah.
The Indians are there.
Yeah.
They're all scrambling for Africa in one way or the other, people. So we need to go and claim our own inheritance and enjoy the fruits of the land that Yehovah himself has given to us. Europe is for Europeans, China is for the Chinese, Africa needs to be for the Africans. What can I say? We have to build up the land for ourselves when it comes to Africa. Africa obviously is not as advanced as Europe, although it is not a desert. It is advanced enough to enjoy almost everything you have here, but obviously it's not as advanced, and it takes some getting used to, but it's good. And what the good book tells us is that we are the generation who are going to build up the old waste places. We're going to build up the land, build up the continent for ourselves and for our next generations to come. And if we don't do it, no one else will do it for us. It's as simple as that. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. Because what it says is that by the time we woke up and it dawned on us that, come on, Africa is your home, because this place will never ever be your home, no matter how much you want to make it your home. And knowing that going back to Africa will mean obedience to the Most High. So it was a very tough period for me, because even before when I met my husband, before we got married, he already put on the wall
my whiteboard of dreams, so to speak.
He had his pros and cons. Oh my god.
Yes, exactly. And funny enough, I put on the board, this is back in 2007, guys. I put on the board, relocate back to Africa, by the age of 40. I wrote that down with no vision, with no intent per se, with no plan. This was 2007, only for it to become moving towards that reality now. And it's so amazing what we write and what we confess with our mouths, and even with our writing. So that is wonderful, really.
Yeah.
And it's a dream.
So when my husband said to me that, look, babes, this is it, we have to relocate, we have to go back home, I'm like, you're joking. I mean, do you know how much my family has invested on me to make sure that I have a standing in Europe. I mean, I got everything. I got my degrees. I got everything.
You got your masters.
I'm telling you, I know I got a nursing.
You've invested so much in your
exactly.
dental nursing career. You're doing marvelously well. And
my life just started. I mean, I just qualified in my nursing career, and now back, to hit, the money, and you're telling me I have to relocate. I'm like, I'm like, okay, you go. I'm not going anywhere. Seriously.
Yeah.
So he had to draw the line. Like, you have to decide whether you're marrying Europe or you're marrying me, because it's for better, for worse. And then I didn't even want to listen to that. But then again, it's more about be careful when you make those promises, eh? Yeah. So, but then it's more about the will of God, not our will.
Yeah.
What does God intend us? I mean, the Most High, what does He intend for us?
Yeah.
That was just the thing. Honestly, I was really down for a few months. I couldn't really come to the decision. But the thing is, I knew it was the right thing to do, but I just didn't want to accept that I had to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and for me, everything happens for a purpose. Everything happens for a reason. And in about 12 months ago, when we it dawned on us more, I began to watch a few videos from the African Diaspora Institute by the Honorable Doctor, what's her name again? The woman's name, Chirimbo Kwao. I think people know her, and her all her messages were
the
ambassador lady, yeah. Arikana, yes. And all her videos were so inspirational and really telling us diasporans that we need to come home and build our continent. And I read her book, and it was all happening all around the same time, and I know that everything happens for a reason, and that sort of more solidified our desire to say, yes, this is our time, and we are going to we're gonna really answer that call to head back home. Really, and absolutely amazing. Once we decided of it, that we decided a good 12 months ago, it was then a case of what are the practicalities now. I mean, do we get a job out there? Do you get a job? Do I get a job out there? Do we look at having a business out there? And that is still in the process. But there are so many possibilities in Africa. Africa is as someone put it, is a virgin ground. Africa is a virgin ground. There are jobs out there if you want it. There's business opportunity for anyone, really, if you want it as well. So many ideas that you can put on the ground, and it can begin to work for you. But one big ticket item really is where do we live? We certainly didn't want to live with family. Absolutely. Nope. No chuffing way, guys. No way. So we had to have our own home for ourselves and our family. So the key question was, and it still is really, at that time, 12 months ago, is whether to build or to buy. And I mean, we'll cover that later on in another video. I'll tell you the process we went through and how we came to the final decision where we are now. In fact, we'll take you through the journey step by step as to where we are now, covering the last 12 months as to whether we bought or whether we are building. Yes, and so it's been a great journey over the past 12 months, and we plan to give you regular updates. As we
honestly, it wasn't that easy for us to conclude that we wanted to build a property or rent or buy. We got the motivation, or we kind of became rest assured after we watched videos, Tio Ministries and Dante Forcing and other people, fellow Hebrew Israelites who share their videos and their journey.
And let's not forget Wademaya.
Wademaya.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. And for me, guys, these are God sent times, Yehovah sent times. It's a movement. It's a movement. It's an exodus. Back to the promised land, back to Africa. It is an exodus. So we would encourage you to jump on board and take that ride, take that Zion train. It's coming. Jump on Zion's train back to the promised land, and you won't regret it. You won't regret it.
Yeah, because when I watched one of Wademaya's video, he said in one of the videos, he said, truly God lives in Africa.
He does.
Yes, and you realize that is absolutely true. That is correct. And you want to be where the Most High lives. Then when you read the Bible, following our story, you realize that he said that is where he is. And all the promises, and when you read that's the Exodus, is that where you have the Deuteronomy? Isn't it where you have the curses?
Yeah, Deuteronomy 28 verse 15 to 68 is where the curses are.
Yeah, but with the blessings, you realize that the blessings are actually in their homeland.
So exactly.
Yeah, the kind of blessings that the Most High was talking about, we wasn't going to give them those blessings in a foreign land. Those blessings had to be back home.
Yes, exactly.
You understand? So it makes sense, because if you struggle and things are not really working, or the way you want, the way you want things to work out for you, the peace, above all, you want peace.
Yeah, exactly.
That peace is back home. And where you have that kind of fulfillment, and oh my God, you want to eat organic food.
Exactly.
Honestly,
oh my God,
you just want to go to your back garden and pluck some vegetables and make and just cook something.
Yeah.
For your family, you want the fruits, you want everything. For me, I love good food. And my husband loves food more than I do.
Good organic food. And people, the sun. Let's not forget the sun. The sun. I want to be able to be shirtless in my home every single day of the week, absorbing that vitamin D, especially in these times.
In these times,
yes, the sun is most important. But just to end it, I want to thank my lovely wife really for understanding, my decision initially when it came to writing it on the wall all those years ago to move back to the continent. And I want to bless her really, because it's not all women who would understand that, who would really put a break to their career in a very advanced country to head off to a country that's not so advanced. I don't really like the term third world. Africa is a developing continent, and for me, Africa is a new place to be. So I thank my wife for being understanding, and I thank the Most High ultimately for guiding us and to where we need to be.
Honestly, I thank my husband as well. He's a very strong person. I think that I'm a woman of faith, but he's on another level that I can tell you. He's got this strong-willed mind that when he hears from God, he believes he's heard from God. Which all the times that he said that, honestly, they always work out to be right. know. And for me, it's a great honor. It's a huge blessing that the Lord will bless me with, such a God-fearing man. He's a one that comes in a lifetime. So going back home, thinking about going back home, it wasn't a welcomed idea at first, but hey, I'll do anything for love. I'll do anything for the Most High. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah.
And finally, people, it's all about unity. It's all about unity among us Africans and everybody of African descent, really. And I believe that, in fact, I've seen videos of loads and loads of people from the Caribbean coming back to Africa as well, from Africa, from America as well, from all the four corners of the earth, really, coming gradually trooping back to Africa, a land of peace, a land of freedom, really. And I believe that the unity amongst us, black people of different backgrounds, of different makeup, if you like, is growing and growing. And once we realize that great unity that we once had, the continent will make Africa home again. Absolutely. We'll make Africa home again. Exactly. That's the new slogan.
Sankofa.
Exactly. Sankofa. Go back and reclaim what you have. Maha, make Africa home again. So that's what we encourage everybody to do. Thank you guys. We appreciate your time, and we welcome you again to another video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe to our channel, and share it far and wide, and we will bring you more and more episodes as we go through our journey of going back to the promised land. Thanks a lot, guys, and see you next time. Cheers then. Bye.
Okay, Messia.
Even who is she?